Hello everyone, I Rachna H. Kalapnavar, lecturer in Electrical and Electronic Department, Jain Polytechnic, Belgavi. In this video, I am going to discuss about some safety and environmental issues from the basic management skills and energy management subject. For more videos, subscribe my Architect YouTube channel. Next, we'll see what are the objectives of today's video. First, we'll see what is the safety and safety in the industries. And what is accident, what are the reasons or causes of accidents, how we can prevent that accident, and what are the safety measures we have to take in the industry. One by one we'll go on discussing. First is the safety in industry. Everywhere safety is very important, not only in industry. For personal safety is very important. If you're going from the bike or any vehicle, then you will be using some precautions so that safety should be there. If any accident happened, then you will be safe. So safety is very important. So many in the industrial safety is very important because every year millions of industrial accidents occur, which either it may be result in temporary or permanent disablement or death of the employees, and it also involves the heavy losses resulting from the some waste in the man hours, machine hours, and also how much is the compensation amount, and also training for new employees. So many there will be losses will be occurring due to the some accidents if you are not taking the any industrial safety precautions. So some safety measures and health programs we can implement so that we can reduce the some losses, and we can increase the profit in the industries. So what is the role of safety in the industries means, in order to avoid accidents, government has created factory safety acts. As per these acts, the industries have to provide appropriate safety measures to the industry employees and to the workplace. So we are taking the safety, then what is the help from that? So it may increase the production rate. Yes, obviously, if you are taking the safety precautions, then there will be no injuries to that person, that the timing you can save, and you can implement that to the production. So production rate also increases, and production cost, obviously, yes, if any machine is in the not working in the condition due to the some problem, then what happen, production will be stopped due to the some accident. But if you are taking some safety precautions for that, then what will happen, the production will be continuously running, so reducing the production cost, profit will be increases. Reducing damage to the machineries and equipment. Yes, safety you are taking, what so many safety rules are there, you are implementing that, and you are maintaining the machines and all properly, then you can reduce the damage. Like preventive maintenance and all, you can implement predefined schedule, we can do the maintenance of the so many machines, and some safety precautions if we take, then there will be problem will be solved. So reducing in the damage of the machines, preventing the accident, main important thing is this only, because it may leads to the death of the employee also, and all working the machine may be in the damaged condition. So it is very important that the safety if we are implementing, we can prevent the accidents. Then safety to the employees also and to the employer. So see, so these are the role of the safety in the industries. Next we'll discuss the what is accident then. So many in the newspaper and the news channels and all will be seeing this type of industrial accidents is happen, like boiler may blast, or so many are there, due to that the death of the employees and all. So many will be listening in the news channels and will be reading in the newspaper. So what is that accident then how it is occurring, what are the losses due to those accident, we'll be discussing now. So accident we can define it as unexpected event. It is not pre-planned and all. It is suddenly it will be happening, mishappening, resulting in the, it may be result of the, it may be permanent or temporary disablement of the employees. Yes, something may problem, then due to that accident, what happened, the employees get injured. It may be leads to permanent death, or it may be lead to some temporary injuries, and it involves the heavy losses resulting from wasted machines hours and man hours, and also how much is the compensation amount, etc. All those things will be due to the accident only. Then we'll come to the what are the losses due to accident. Hmm. Accident is dangerous to both employee and employer, and it involves both direct and the indirect cost. It is divided into two types, direct and the indirect cost. First one is the insurance. Some compensation insurance for the employer and all, employee and all we have to give. It includes the payment. Next, that uncompensated salary to the injured person. And next is the that cost of medical care and hospitalization for the company owner, that is the employer. So these are the occurring the direct cost from the accident. Next is the what are the indirect then? Indirect is the thing where cost of damage to the equipment and some material and plant and all those all are damaged, whatever it is there, that is the included in the indirect cost. Next is the cost of investigation team, means why the some accident in the industries, why it has happened and all some investigation they will be doing, what is the problem, all those things by the. So cost of those safety engineers, supervisors and staffs involved in investigation and also recording and so many activities concerned with that accidents. So that team, for that also there will be some cost will be there. Then cost of production delay due to that accident. Yes, obviously some accident happened means there will be some production delay will be stopped. That losses will be occurring to the employer. Next, cost of replacing the injured employee. Yes, so many skilled workers, how it will be means training and all they will be providing for the employees. But that if any employee or employees will be injured, that time what happen, we have to, the industrial owner, that is the employer, should replace them and the recruit the other employees for them, again training and all will be necessary. So that is also the cost, indirect cost. Next, we'll see the causes of accidents. What are the reasons for the accidents? In that, first will be distinguished as the technical causes. In that technical causes, again two types, electrical and mechanical factors. Second is the environmental factors. In that, again second main is the human causes. One by one we'll discuss now. First is the technical causes. In the technical causes, electrical and mechanical factors means first it may be due to deficiency in the plant, equipment and tools. Some problems in the any equipments and all, due to that also accident may happen. Unsafe material design, designing of that material may be not proper, some problem will be there, that time also the accident may happen. Poor electrical fittings, we have to check the electrical fittings, it is tight connection is there, or any loose connection is there, like that maintenance we have to do. If it is not there, then due to the small mistake of wire loose connection also there may be big accident may happen. So poor electrical fittings. Next is the unsafe workplace. Yes, working place should be proper ventilated and it should be safe to move and operate for the employee. If it is so also, that time also it may be lead to the some accident. Some industries will be using the gases and oils. Some leakage may be the reason for the accident. So these are the all are the what electrical and mechanical factors. Next we'll see the environmental factors. So in that environmental factors, environmental related things, it may be related to the temperature, humidity and all. So if it is too low temperature, that is also problem. If it is too high temperature, that is also problem. It may be the noise, some disturbances, and the factories will be working, means some noise will be coming, and bad smell. So, some factories will be having bad smell, so we have to take care that. And poor housekeeping, we have to keep the things very clean and we have to keep it arrange it properly. Due to that also some accident may happen, and improper ventilation. Next, come to the main important human factors. If that person is more aged, then and he may be in the, he is not active, he may be fatigue, he may be tired. So what happened, that time also the accident may happen. And his health condition is not good, that time also there may be the problem because he can't concentrate that time, so accident may happen. Home environment means like something problem may be there in home, like mental worries and all, some quarrel happen in the home, so that disturbance distractions will be, if we same mental stability if it is not there, then what happened, due to that worries and all he can't concentrate on his work. So be due to that also some accident may happen. Lack of knowledge and skill, yes, he's not knowing how to operate it properly, he's not having that much skill, means that due to that also accident may happen. Improper use of machine tools, yes, what are the machines tools are there and how we have to use, he should know, If he is not using properly means that is also the reason for the accident. Next, delay in the decision making in implementation safety measures means, like, something accident happened, what is the what we can he can do that time? He has to take the decision properly. If wrong decision may lead to the accident, so he has to take the decision that time properly. And improper attitude, he is not good attitude towards the work, he is lazy and all, that time also the accident may happen. So these are the reasons for the some accident, that is the causes. Next, how we can prevent these accidents? Yes, accidents will be happening, some precautions we have to take. How we can save, we can prevent that? First one is safe workplace layout and working conditions. Means every employee should have enough space to move and operate. He has to move and operate. He Sufficient space should be there, and good ventilation should be there. And lightning, very important, is sufficient lightning should be there. Wherever he is operating, no, there will be a lightning facility should be proper, sufficient. It should not be shortage. There should not be any fire hazards, and noise proof working condition should be there. So this is the first one, is safe workplace layout and the working condition. Next is the safe material handling equipment, means like lifting machines, chains, ropes, and lifting tackles and all will be there. It should be properly maintained. We have to maintain it properly, and how much is the weight we can lift, how much is the weight it can withstand, no, that much only we have to load on that. So we have to take care it properly. And lifts shall be of good construction and adequate strength, it should be there. And conveyor should be of sufficient strength, and trolley should be of the compact ones. These all are things we have to take care while material handling. We have to we have to transfer the material from one place to that other place. We have to take care of all these things. Next is the personal protective device. As we all know that we'll be using some safety hard hats for the head, and next face masks and some shields and helmets will be using, and specs will be using for the eyes, and gloves, aprons, safety shoes and all will be using. These are the some personal protective devices we have to use. Some safety activities we have to provide, some safety training we have to give. And next, a good housekeeping means properly we have to keep the things everywhere properly. So these are the some we can take the precautions for the prevention of the accident. Next is, what are the safety measures in industries? What we can take some precautions and all to avoid the accident. So first is a fencing and guarding, means fencing and guarding we have to compulsory provided for the all the rotating parts like flywheels, water wheels, and some motor generators and all will be there. We have to provide some fencing so that no one should go there. It is a very important. These are the dangerous if we go near to that. So compulsory fencing and guarding should be there. Next is a lifting devices like crane, pulleys, and all will be there. No, you should not load it beyond the limits. It should be within the limits. How much is the sin? That much only. Otherwise, what happen? It may be the damage and it may be broken. So it is a injurious if it is anyone near to that. So we have to take care of that. Next is the no woman and the young person and unskilled worker should not be allowed to clean, lubricate, and the running machines. Yes, if any machine is running, that time we unskilled worker or any woman should not go there to lubricate or cleaning or any maintaining. Only skilled persons are allowed to do that if it is necessary. Otherwise, the young person and unskilled workers or it may be woman should not go there. Next is the light provision and adequate layout, and on ventilation you have to provide it properly. If sufficient light provision is there, there is a no any accident may and will be happening. That is, we can concentrate, lightning should be there sufficient, so that we have to take care. Next, firefighting equipments. Yes, always everywhere we know that firefighting equipments will be there, and fire extinguishers and all will be there, and proper warning signals and proper storing of explosives should be provided. Some explosives, chemicals and all will be there. We have to take care while storing that. If it is something happened, it may be some chemical may be come out and it may be the injuries, and may do it may be some blasters and all may happen. So we have to take care for the storing of explosives. Next is emergency exit and the first aid. Everywhere we can see in buses and also we will be seeing emergency exit. something may happen, accident may happen, we can go out from that emergency exit door. And first aid arrangement should be there everywhere, so that something happens suddenly, we can't go to the doctor, hospital and all. That time, at least until then, we have to provide some first aid arrangements and all. We can treat them and we'll take them to the hospital. So provisions for them. So, and again, next, safety awareness programs. Yes, so many industrial workers will be, they will be recruiting, some people will be not knowing the some safety precautions. That time some awareness program should be conducted at regular intervals, and some displaying some safety actions and rules to be followed, we have to display, so that they'll be understand it better, far better. Training we have to give, how to we can provide the safety and how we can wear the some safety devices and all. It is a compulsory in the all the industries. Foothold and handhold is necessary when, means when any person working at the place from where he is likely to fall from some distance exceeding, it may be 2 meters, he is working 2 meters above the ground floor. That time compulsory to hold the foot and to hold the hand, some devices should be provided to, he can keep his hand and keep his foot, so that he can, it's not fear to fall from there and all, so he can hold it properly and he can do his work better. Next, floors, steps, and passages should be free from obstructions and substance. Yes, slippery objects, if it is something oil and all, it may be fall. That time, what happen? The person may be not seen. That time, he may be slip and it may be injury to them. So, it should not be any slippery object should not be there in the floor, steps, and all. And next is the protective devices. As already told that we have to use some protective devices like mask, face masks, hand gloves, and a helmet, specs and all. So we have to use that. And in some industries, some tank and fixed vessels and all will be there in the ground floor. It should be securely covered. Otherwise, what happen if it is compulsory? It should be, otherwise what happen, it may be some person may be going from other side, that side. That time, he, if it is not seen, means he may be fall down there. So we have to take care of that. So many safety awareness, safety precautions we have to take in the industry, so that we can avoid the accidents and we can save the so many persons, that is employees life. It may be permanent or it may be the temporary disablement of the employee, so we have to compulsory follow the some safety precautions. So next is the no person, sometime what happens, some chamber, it should be of tank and pipe and confined space will be there. That time dangerous fumes may be there. That time no person should be go there without any permission, and should precautions only have to, he has to take fully precaution, he has to go that side. See, all those things we have to keep in mind if we are working anywhere or wherever, anyway. If you going on your bike also, we'll be using helmets for our safety. So everywhere safety is very very important. We have to follow the some safety rules. Thank you.